Imagine being forced out of your own home by siblings who see you as a threat. That's exactly what happened to our stepchild, but instead of breaking down, they watched, listened, and learned. Every family dinner, every whispered conversation became a lesson in power. The stepchild realized that influence wasn't just about money, it was about who you knew and how you used those connections. After being pushed out, the stepchild didn't disappear. They became invisible. They started attending events, parties, and gatherings, always on the periphery. While the siblings basked in attention, the stepchild quietly introduced themselves to influential guests. They remembered names, details, and secrets. Slowly, they built a network, one handshake at a time, collecting allies who had no idea of the family drama brewing beneath the surface. The siblings, blinded by their own arrogance, never noticed the stepchild's growing influence. They thought they'd won, but the stepchild was patient, never rushing, always calculating. They learned which contacts held real power: politicians, business leaders, media moguls. Each new connection was a piece of a puzzle, a silent weapon. The stepchild's social calendar filled up, but their true intentions remained hidden behind polite smiles and casual conversations. Then came the turning point. The stepchild began to subtly undermine the family's reputation. A rumor here, a leaked secret there, always traced back to a trusted contact. The siblings started noticing doors closing, invitations drying up, and allies turning cold. They couldn't understand why their once untouchable reputation was crumbling. Meanwhile, the stepchild watched from the shadows, never revealing their hand, savoring every moment of poetic justice. The family's downfall wasn't dramatic, it was a slow, calculated unraveling. Business deals fell through, friends distanced themselves, and the siblings' social standing plummeted. The stepchild's influence grew in the same circles that once belonged to the family. They never gloated, never confronted the siblings. Their revenge was silent but devastating. The siblings, once so sure of their power, were left isolated, wondering how everything slipped away so quietly. What made the stepchild's plan so effective was its subtlety. They never acted out of anger or spite, just cold, methodical strategy. By the time the siblings realized what was happening, it was too late. The stepchild had become indispensable to the very people the family once relied on. Their reputation was rebuilt, not as a victim, but as a power broker. The siblings' jealousy had created their own undoing, and the stepchild's patience paid off. In the end, the stepchild didn't just get revenge, they rewrote the family's legacy. Their story is a reminder: never underestimate the quiet ones, especially when they're watching, learning, and planning. The siblings' jealousy turned out to be their greatest weakness. The stepchild's victory wasn't loud or flashy, but it was absolute. Sometimes the best revenge is simply becoming more powerful than those who tried to break you.